When it's Ravens-Steelers with first place in the AFC North on the line, everything feels a little bigger, a little louder, and a whole lot more intense. That's what makes December football so great, right? Both teams are 6-6 with 5 games left, including 2 head-to-head battles, and Sunday could swing the division race. So here's what I believe Baltimore needs to do to walk out of M&T Bank Stadium in sole possession of first place. First and foremost, if the Ravens want to settle into a rhythm offensively, it starts with getting the ground game rolling right from the jump. Last week against Cincinnati, Derrick Henry was extremely efficient, averaging around 6 yards a carry, but he only touched the ball 10 times. After that long touchdown on the opening drive, he had just 5 carries the rest of the day. Keaton Mitchell has been in the same boat. We've seen flashes. That 18-yard toss counter on Thanksgiving was a reminder of just how explosive he can be, but his touches have been limited too. Now, part of that has been the game flow. When you're stuck in second and long or in 2-minute mode for long stretches, you don't get to feed your backs the way you want to, but the Ravens can flip that this week. The Steelers' run defense has had real issues. Buffalo ran for almost 250 yards on them last week, the most rushing yards the Steelers have allowed since 1975. If you can pound the ball, stay in manageable downs, and let the king set the tone, it opens up the entire playbook. My next key is to make Rodgers hold the ball. Aaron Rodgers may be wearing black and gold now, but he's still a future Hall of Famer who can diagnose a defense as fast as anyone. Pittsburgh has built their passing game around quick throws, and Rodgers gets the ball out fast. He's near the top of the league in release time, but the wrinkle? When you force him to hold it longer than 2.5 seconds, that efficiency drops dramatically. He becomes a completely different quarterback. And a huge chunk of his production this season has been yards after catch. Those short, timing-based throws are the lifeblood of the Steelers' offense. Now, the Ravens' defense has been solid, but the sack numbers aren't quite where they want them to be. Just under 20 on the year and only 1 last week on a corner blitz. But pressure isn't just about sacks this week. It's about disruption. Get hands in throwing lanes, reroute Rodgers' first read, make him reset his feet. If you can make Rodgers uncomfortable and knock that timing off rhythm, opportunities for turnovers will come. And my final key is probably the most important one. Last week's 5 turnovers were the story. You simply cannot survive that in a division game, and especially not against the Steelers. And Pittsburgh's defense is built to take the ball away. They've racked up 10 interceptions, and they lead the league in forced fumbles with 16. Plus, they've scored multiple defensive touchdowns off those turnovers. And when TJ Watt is flying around the edge, the last thing you want to do is give him an excuse to swing the game. In a rivalry that's always decided by a handful of plays, inches really, ball security might be the biggest key of all. Take care of the football, finish drives, and don't give Pittsburgh extra possessions or short fields. The Steelers thrive on chaos. Just don't feed into it. So there it is. Run the ball with purpose, make Aaron Rodgers hang on to it longer than he wants to, and protect the football like your season depends on it. Listen, this has all the makings of a classic Ravens-Steelers December showdown, so buckle up because Sunday is going to be fun. There's also a lot going on Sunday with the Super Bowl reunion, so make sure you check out our app or website for all the game day info so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Sunday at the bank.